Good morning. It is a beautiful day here in Pattaya in Chonburi, and we are going to explore what this city has to offer. It's been raining for about 3 days straight, so I've been editing in my really comfortable hotel room. I just want to quickly tell you where I've been staying because I think it's an absolute bargain. I'm staying here at Arden Hotel and Residence. I booked it on booking.com and it's 1,100 baht. It doesn't include breakfast, but it's got a pool, it's got a gym, it's got a sauna, there's a massage shop inside the reception there. The rooms are fantastic, really big, massive beds, really comfortable pillows. I've been able to do a lot of work in that room and it's really clean and really comfortable, and I think for just over or just under $30 a night. And it's right down the road, like 2 minutes away from the beach, 5 minutes away from Central and the big Hilton on the main beach here. And this morning I opened the curtains and I saw the blue skies and I was just so happy because it's been miserable for a while. So I'm going to take you to some of the most beautiful places in Pattaya, and I'm going to be speaking to a few people who live here and try to find out, why this place is so popular. So let's jump on Dreamy and let me take you to a really spectacular place, and we'll start off the video in the best way possible. We're here at the Sanctuary of Truth. I'm just vibing here because they've got some good jams on in the little restaurant here. Some nice morning jazzy vibes. So strangely, when I bought the ticket, which is 500 baht by the way, for Thais and foreigners, they saw my microphone on my camera and they said, "Oh, you're not allowed microphones?" I said, "Okay." I'm allowed to bring my video camera, but I'm not allowed microphone. They have tours every hour, on the hour, in English, Thai, Chinese and Russian. So that's good. And I'm going to go on the 9 o'clock English tour. And the person or the people responsible for this beautiful temple, I can't wait to get up close, are the same people who built the Erawan Museum that we went to in Samut Prakan, and also the ancient city, again in Samut Prakan. So I'm going to join the tour, I'm going to put the microphone away, and we're going to try to make a video about this place. Made entirely of wood, the multi-millionaire brainchild of this project wanted to keep alive the ancient wood carving techniques that date back to the 16th century. Construction started in 1981, and over the past 40 years of construction, they're still nowhere near to being completed. I asked my tour guide when they were planning to get finished, and she simply told me that that was impossible to say because they're not in a rush, there's no deadline, it's done when it's done, it'll take as long as it takes, and I just thought that was a really cool answer. The building itself is 375 feet tall and has 4 distinct areas devoted to Thai, Cambodian, Chinese, and Indian Buddhist iconography. By far my favorite thing to take away from this place is the fact that one of the inspirations here is the fact that humans are all made of stardust, and eventually we will go back to that form, and even the fact that all of this sawdust that collects everywhere here, that really helps visualize that statement. The wood was a seed and then it grew into a beautiful tree, and now it's turned to sawdust. And the same with us, we were a seed and then we grew, and now I'm alive in this form, but when I die I will be burnt or buried and turned to dust, and the cycle begins. And having that visual and that meaningful, beautiful mindset, to not be arrogant and to be humble, that we're just molecules and that we should live life with different outlooks, not materialistic, no bullshit. And then when you walk around listening to that music in this environment, and then you look at the craftsmanship here and all the stories, it's... Come here early, because look. magical. This is literally magical. That's no exaggeration. I feel like I'm in another world or something. This is amazing. I knew this place was going to be special, but this is unbelievable. Unbelievable. Okay, the Sanctuary of Truth. I didn't actually think this place was going to be as good as it was. I just thought that it would be rammed full of tourists and really busy, really noisy, and not very peaceful and very good. But because I came early and because it's not very busy at the minute, and having it pretty much to myself and having a private tour, it made it a 10 times better experience. I thought it was fantastic. I thought it was actually immediately jumped into the top 10 temples in the entire country, hands down. It might even be a top 3. I'll have to sort of sit on it and think about it. When I finish this trip, I'll look back at the past 13 months and look at the 77 provinces and all of the hundreds and hundreds of temples and places we've seen, and I think I'll probably come up with the top 10. And this one will probably be in the top 10, maybe top 5, we'll see. I'll have to think about it. But it was unbelievable. Now, Pattaya, I didn't know you're going to be having so many jewels like this. This is a jewel in the crown of Thailand. Now, who's hungry? Because I need to go get some breakfast, and I want to show you where I've been going every morning since I've been here. So this place is just down the road from my hotel, and it's kind of one of those like buffet places where you go along and you choose, you know, how many dishes you want with rice, and they have loads of really nice food. It's really clean, it's really fresh here, and all of their selection every day is different and just looks really, really healthy, fresh, clean and cheap. And I've gone for chicken massaman with a boiled egg, some fresh vegetables, and this is great. This stuff here, this is like sweet and sour, cucumber, onion and chili, and you just drip it over your egg, and I like to put it on my rice as well. This is breakfast. A big chunk of chicken breast, potato, massaman sauce, veggies, rice, and a boiled egg. And I haven't paid for this yet, but this is how much it cost me. Not bad. Not bad at all. Pattaya. Cheeky, aren't you? Aloy Mac.
Okay, so second part of the video, I've come up to the Pattaya sign for 2 exciting reasons. The first is, it's a beautiful viewpoint and there's a nice little trail up to a nice temple that we'll take together. But the second reason is, I'm gonna go meet a guy called Carl. We met in a bar the other day and we started chatting, and we have some things in common, something very rare in common. And so when he meets me here, we'll go up to the trail and I'll explain to you what we've got in common, because it's it's not often that you meet somebody who's done what I've nearly done and what he's already done. Right, this is Carl.
Morning.
Morning. So we're British, but that's not the interesting thing we've got in common. I just told them that we've got a couple of things in common. The first is, and this isn't that interesting, but we both have YouTube channels, right? We were having a chat in the bar and we were chatting away about YouTube. And then he told me something that I've never met anybody so far on my trip who's got a claim to fame or whatever, and that's you've been to every province.
I've been to every province in Thailand, yeah.
But there wasn't 77 when you did it. How many were there?
There were 74.
Got some trivia questions for you. I want to test his knowledge about the provinces. Let's see if he actually did go to all of the provinces. Just kidding. No, but I mean, it's great to meet someone who's done it all and been there, done it, and you did it back in the 80s and 90s.
Yeah, sure. You know, I didn't have such a concise mission as Paddy. You know, back in the days there was no YouTube. It was just, you know, something I just loved travelling Thailand. I first come here in '87, and I just always, you know, I remember I was teaching English, you know, around like 1990, and if I had a few thousand baht, me and my mates would just jump on the old third-class buses and just go on an adventure and just hop off wherever he felt like it.
Yeah, he's got some great stories. We'll talk about more of them up on the trailhead. Right, let's go, because it's boiling, man. You come to Thailand in April, guys, it is unbelievably hot. We're sweating absolute buckets, so we've ordered a drink, and I thought it would be a good time to do our fun little quiz, because I wanted to test him. You know, I love doing quizzes. So I've written 5 questions, and they get steadily more difficult, so it should be quite easy at the beginning. But I think number 5 you might struggle with, but we'll see. You might be an absolute legend and get all of them. And have you prepared questions for me as well?
I have, yeah.
Right, so let me do my 5 to you, and then you can do my 5.
Sure.
Okay. Samut Songkhram is the smallest province by area, but what is the largest province?
By area?
By in kilometres squared.
Yeah, you shan't be there. Let me think. Biggest one, kilometres square. Oh.
This is the easiest one.
No, that's the easiest one, is it? Oh, my question is a lot easier. Udon Thani.
Is Chiang Mai.
Is it?
Yeah,
I
Chiang
didn't know
Mai.
that. There you go.
Yeah. What is the only province that is also an island?
Phuket.
Correct. What is the only province to border Thailand, Laos, and Myanmar?
Chiang Rai.
Chiang Rai, correct. In which province do the Ping and Nan rivers merge to create the start of the Chao Phraya River?
Nakhon Sawan.
That's a good one, yeah. Have you been to the monument where it...
I've been to Nakhon Sawan.
Yeah.
I didn't go to the monument. I went to the nice temple on the hill there.
Okay, the 5th and most difficult question. He's got all of them right except for the easy one, I thought, but never mind. Thailand produces 17% of the world's pineapples, but which province produces the most pineapples?
But the place where I used to see them selling them the most was Chiang Rai.
Okay, it's a good guess, but the answer is Prachuap Khiri Khan.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you drive up, I've done that road a couple of times, and it's
Sure.
just pineapple farms everywhere.
Yeah. All right.
Well, you got 4 out of 5. That's not bad. No, you got 3 out of 5.
Yeah,
3
I
out
got
of
3
5.
out of 5. Yeah, I must admit, the surface area was a bit.
I thought you would have known that one.
What is Thailand's second biggest island?
Now, this is controversial. That's a controversial question because, according to Google, it's Koh Chang, right? But everybody says it's Koh Chang. But then in the comments recently, I heard people say, no, Koh Samui is the second biggest. So I'm going to say Koh Chang.
Well, I went with Koh Samui. So we're going to have to, that one's going to have to be debated.
Well, I think Google, depending on where you look.
Should we do it on surface area?
Yeah.
That's how you caught me out.
Okay. Right. So we'll say I got it wrong.
Okay. Number 2, in which province is the southernmost point of Thailand?
Yala.
Yeah, that's it, you got it.
Yeah,
Well
I went to that place, Baitong. It's a beautiful part of the world.
In the jungle, yeah.
Yeah.
Which town is directly opposite Vientiane in Laos? And I'm talking about the actual town that's opposite it, not the main access point for it.
Is it in the province of Nong Khai?
Yes, it's in Nong Khai province.
Okay. Is it the place where there's a temple, like in the middle of the river, and it sticks out and there's a little rock and people get a boat there, and they put material on the top of the temple?
No, I don't think that's quite there. No.
Okay, no, I give up. What is it?
It's called Si Chiang Mai.
Okay. Damn it.
All right. Okay, in which province is the westernmost point of Thailand?
Tak?
Not a bad guess. A
Kanchanaburi?
little bit further up. No, a little bit further up.
Oh, is it Mae Hong Song?
Mae Hong Song.
Okay, I got that wrong.
Right.
Yeah, that's a tricky one because Mae Hong Song's so north.
Yeah,
But it is
sure,
also
it
very
kind of
west.
throws you off,
Yeah.
doesn't it? Yeah. Yeah, okay. And the fifth one, a culinary one, because I know you like your food. Which region of Thailand is the dish hang lei associated with?
Region, ISAN?
No, it's North Thailand. Chiang Mai's the place to get it.
Really?
Yeah, try it. If you've never tried it, it's beautiful.
Yeah, I've tried it, but I thought it was ISAN.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you win.
Well, I don't know. Yeah, it's a tie, but
Okay.
it's a tie unless it turns out that Samui has a bigger surface area than Koh Chang.
Let us know in the comments who was right. Cheers, mate.
Cheers.
Me and Carl have been having so many conversations. He's got so many funny stories, amazing stories of traveling Thailand in the 80s and the 90s, and he documents all of these stories on his channel. I'll link my favorite one in the description, so go check his channel out and check out his story of when he saw wild tigers in Khao Yai, and they were literally on the trail stalking him and his friend. And he's a cool guy. And this is a beautiful temple. But what I want to know is, he's been everywhere and I've almost been everywhere. So why Pattaya? Because that's what I want to know. I'm interested. What year are you? Do you know?
Yeah, rabbit. I'm the rabbit. But something I just noticed is they've got all these signs, even what they've written in Thai isn't actually the Thai words for the animals.
Yeah.
I think they must be using the Chinese ones.
Carl speaks fluent Thai, by the way, don't you?
Yeah, but it's conversation for him, but I can read and write a bit as well. But it's just, you know, like called like the rat chort, you know, which isn't the other Thai word is no, and then there's ox here, you know, chalu, which I think it just must be Chinese, you know, like
Right.
Bikan, year of the Khan. Khan must be Chinese for tiger. Sorry, yeah, just one of these little things.
Why do you live in Pattaya? What is it about? I mean, obviously, I've actually been here a couple of days now, and it's nice, you know.
Yeah.
But it's definitely not my favourite place in the whole country.
Sure.
So I just want to know, why do you live here?
Yeah, I mean, I can see what you're getting at. I mean, you know, if it, you know, I wouldn't even rate it as a kind of seaside resort in terms of beauty, but I love it. It's fun. Also, I've got a lot of friends here, and you know, and I soon realised that if you're trying to build a YouTube channel, a lot of it is actually kind of networking, and I know people here, you know, like I know Nick.
Yeah, I
and
think
Brian
honestly, like 50% of the channels based in Thailand are based in Pattaya, aren't they?
Sure. Well, I'm really trying not to become that. Not, you know, like not. I don't want to be another Pattaya channel. I mean, there are some good ones. I'm not kind of like really putting them down, but you're right. There are just so many of them.
Yeah. If you look at your content, you know, you go up the national parks and you do all these amazing things. You saw wild tigers, you saw wild crocodiles, you've had encounters with the drug cartels in the borders of Tak and Myanmar and all this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Really, really interesting stuff. And I just thought, I thought it was interesting that you'd settled here, because I think the whole time I've been driving around Thailand, I've been thinking, like, where would I live? Where would I like to buy a plot of land and sail off into the seas in the future?
Yeah,
and I think right now it's Chiang Rai and Koh Samui is like, they're both fighting in the top spots, you know.
They're beautiful, chill places. You know, I can totally read what you say, but let's just say, quite often I do have to escape Pattaya.
Yeah.
And that's why you don't have to go on my missions if it's just for a weekend or a week.
And he's done motorbike trips on, what was that bike? Those bikes you had, those like dirt bikes.
Oh yeah, they were old MTXs. We hired them from Pop Motorcycle Rental in Chiang Mai, which is, I think, it's still there.
Yeah, it's still there. Yeah.
yeah, they were great. I think that was the first time I ever rode a motorbike.
And he did the Mae Hong Song Loop on those.
Oh, I've done the Mae Hong Song Loop. I did that the first time about 30 years ago. I don't think we did it on them. We did it on a little 150cc bike. But in them days, the road was just as windy, but it was falling to bits. You know, so it was just.
Yeah, he's got some great photographs. I'll put some up here for you so you can see. Like, luckily, you kept them as slides. And so these are like little snapshots of Thailand, like that one that you've got in Soy Cowboy in Bangkok. like you see the Thai girls and everything, and like all the retro clothes, and you've got massive head of hair.
Yeah. Things have changed. Sort of incidentally, I am putting all them slides onto some videos. I'm going to do one for each year from 87 to 92 because people are interested in seeing them.
Yeah, if you want to see what Thailand used to look like, then yeah, check out Carl. Plus, you've got loads of really good videos, so go check him out if you want to see.
Cheers.
Yeah, like more adventurous stuff than I do. You know, you put me to shame, mate.
Well, it's more extreme, more extreme perhaps.
Yeah. Right then, there's a tower over there, right? You see that tower, and it's got that zip line.
Yeah.
So apparently you can zip line down that tower. Now that's a little bit, for me, I don't think I could do that. That's a bit too much.
Yeah.
But I am in the afternoon gonna try something really, really adventurous, which I'll just cut to right now.
So here in Pattaya, there are so many things you can do. There's aquariums, there's water parks, theme parks, all kinds of adventurous things to do. Oh my God, I nearly just stood on this poor dog. This thing. I don't know what the name of this is. It's a parachute attached to a cage, and then there's a massive fan at the back. Let me show you. I'm just taking a look at it because this is the thing that I'm going up in a minute. It's just over $120 or so to go up for a half an hour flight, and I couldn't resist. So you have this wooden propeller attached to this small engine, and then there's a couple of tankers of fuel, and then this is just the material, this thin metal frame, a couple of wheels, a couple of seats, and that's it. Okay, the time has come. They've all set it up. I've got a 360 camera on there and a GoPro, so we'll have 3 camera angles. Hopefully that's nice. That comes with the package that I got. And then the lady who works here, she's going out with another bloke who works here on a micro light. I think they just want to hang out. They've only got one booking, and that's me today. Okay, what's your name?
My name is.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Oh!
You can put your hand inside.
Sure.
Yes.
Okay.
So I can lock safety for you.
And on the left side here is the volume, so you can adjust it in case it's too loud or if it's not loud enough. All right.
Nice.
Cool.
Okay.
Testing 1, 2.
That's it.
สวัสดีค่ะ
Sawadee ka.
Oh, that's cool.
เปิดหมดแล้วยังกล้อง
Yang.
Oi! Oi, Savaloi! I'm born ready, let's go. is you turn the engine off. It's not on anymore. Wow. Oh, we're falling down. This is like, yeah, it's fun. Sanuk Mac. Yeah, let's do it. Yeah. Woo, 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 woo. Nice. Woo. Whoa. Nice. Good move. Okay. Coming to land. Woo. We're alive. And that's the main thing. What a fun day in Pattaya, Thailand. We're gonna stay here a little bit longer. I plan to stay here 2 nights, but now I've extended another 2 nights because there's just so much to see and do, and I want to share with you some more of the Pattaya scene. So stay tuned, and thanks again. See you. Bye.